Hey everybody, Jason here from the Thrift Store Horde with another quick haul video. I can't let Adam have all the fun. Man, he's been finding some great stuff lately. Hope you've been watching all these little quick hauls we've been putting on YouTube. Did not find a boombox today, but I did find some interesting stuff. So I convinced my wife today the Mega Millions is up over 1.5 billion now, whatever it is. So no lottery here, no state lottery in Alabama. So I convinced her, hey, let's get up early, let's drive to Georgia, buy some lottery tickets, do a U-turn, and on the way back, hit thrift stores, usually in the Opelika area is where we do in Auburn. This time we stopped at 3 stores in Valley, Alabama, which is just across the Chattahoochee when you come into Georgia, or come into Alabama from Georgia. So we hit 3 brand new places today, brand new to us, and yielded some fun stuff. There was 2 little small thrift stores and an antique mall that we went through there in Valley. This is where I found most of the stuff. And then we hit Goodwill, we hit a Restore, Habitat for Humanity store in Opelika, and another one called Harvest Thrift Store, which I like. Didn't find much there, but found some fun stuff. Valley really came through for me. So let's start there. What you're not seeing is I bought a new cabinet for my record player, my CD player, my cassette player, now my 8-track player to fit in. It's a little bit taller than the one I have, a little bit shorter. I can unstack my speakers and put them on both sides, and I've shown some pictures off in the VIP lounge there on Slack, so if you're part of that, you probably saw those. Anyway, picked up a couple books, nothing real amazing here, but for a quarter, these were fun. I've been collecting these. I might go ahead and sell some on eBay at one point. These little square books from back in the 80s, and typically they had stickers inside. Missing the stickers on this one, but I have found some. They're actually been already stuck in the book. I have found some with the stickers still intact, and there's some with properties like the Ghostbusters, Bigfoot that I've found over the years. So fun little books there. And then this one I did look, I already have, but I'll throw this in one of the Trapper Keepers I give away with the 80s Weekly newsletter. Garfield at the Gym. Yeah. So these are real fun. These are larger books. You know, Garfield usually has the small, skinny books, but these are wonderfully illustrated. So really like these ones. This one came out probably in the late 80s, early 90s, 1991. So I'm going to put that one in a giveaway. Okay, VHS. I found several for Adam. Of course, Adam, if you watch the show, you know he collects the CBS Fox releases. There we go. So we had to get him, as he wanted, the Alamo, starring John Wayne. That label is falling off of the tape there. So you have to glue that one, Adam. But of course, Pee Wee Herman just passed away. Had to get the Alamo. He said just for that reason. And then also got him The Day the Earth Stood Still. Very classic movie. These are a little bit more pricey tapes. That label's coming off too. Sorry, dude. You're gonna have to put the label back on the tape when you get these. But it is the, you know, it depends on the conditioning of where these tapes are stored when those labels, sometimes they come off. This one was interesting. I had not seen many Roger Corman films out there when I'm looking for VHS, and being in a clamshell, it's kind of weird. But there is The Terror, starring Jack Nicholson and Boris Karloff. I have no point of reference for this. So I'm seeing Harvey Korman. I was like, these are typically so bad they're good kind of movies. So I don't have an opinion officially, but I figured I'd pick that up and texted Adam. He's like, yeah, I'll take it. All right, here's some other ones for me. I have not watched Batman Beyond, the animated series that came out, what, like late 90s, maybe early 2000s. trying to see a date when Batman Beyond, when this was released. Batman Beyond: Return of the Joker. I saw that cover and I was like, wow, nice clamshell. So I think I'm gonna keep that one, watch that one. Had never heard of this movie. Trying to see what year. Probably in the 90s. The movie is The Cage, starring Lou Ferrigno. Yeah. Lou Ferrigno and Reb Brown. Ultimate fighting to the extreme. Okay, we're going to see how extreme it is. I've been collecting cartoons on VHS. Just stuff that kind of connected with me, and then just some maybe rare stuff that I don't see much. This was a 1989 tape. The Berenstain Bears Christmas Tree. So, a Christmas special with the Berenstain Bears. And then this one got me really excited because this movie really connected with me as a kid. Well, as a probably high schooler at this point. Late 80s, early 90s. It was released to theaters. I didn't see it in a theater. I saw it when it came back around. I think maybe when the cartoon series broadcasted it. But Disney Movie Tunes presents DuckTales the movie, Treasure of the Lost Lamp. So if you've ever watched that one, a full-length feature film with DuckTales, this one is really great. And I remember really enjoying that one as a kid. So was happy to pick those up. I think those VHS tapes, most of them were 50 cents a piece. The CBS Fox one's a little bit more. Don't know why. All right, here we go. The final part of the quick haul. In the very first store we stopped at in Valley, they had a couple shelves of records, and it looked to be, I assumed to be, your typical 40s and 50s kind of albums that I have no interest in, that smell, and you see at every thrift store. But I always just kind of do a, quick little look to see. Mixed in with all of these old 40s and 50s albums were some hip-hop demos, or promos, I should say. Most of them were like maxi singles or the 12-inch singles. There was a few albums, and I did find some. But when I see the Def Jam logo, I get excited. So this one, what year did this come out? Gosh, I don't even know because I'm not really into the hip-hop world. But Def Jam, the Beastie Boys, LL Cool J. I picked this up. This is a exclusive advance copy, radio copy of DMX's The Great Depression. Yeah, look at that sleeve. I saw that sleeve, I was like, whoa, this is not your typical 40s and 50s stuff. And there's 2 discs in here, so I don't know if it's the same disc twice or what's going on with this. For promotional use only, not for sale. So yeah, I'm looking more at these as maybe potential eBay things, but except for one of them. Another one from Def Jam, Method Man and Redman. This one is How High from Def Jam. Movie in theaters December 26th. Soundtrack in stores December 11th. Again, I don't have any point of reference with a lot of this hip-hop music. Here's one from LL Cool J. This is the second single from his GOAT album, You and Me, featuring Kelly Price. The B-side is Forget About It. It is You and Me. But yeah, I see that Def Jam logo, and I know somebody's going to want these. And being promo discs, they're in really good shape. So somebody was storing these away or getting these through the mail or something. And the Def Jam ones I picked up. I found 2 Shaquille O'Neal singles. I think it was the same one. I ended up putting those back. There was a couple Usher. I found one Missy Elliott. I should have picked those up because somebody will probably want those. But I'm just going to see if these will sell. But Def Jam, I know everybody knows. The big find of the day. This one is like a grail item for me as far as vinyl goes. I remember getting the Book and Records back in the day, you know, typically the small ones. I don't think I had any 33 size like LP books, or essentially books on tape or books on record, book and record sets. One that I've really kind of sought out to get over the years is Star Wars, and I have not picked it up. It's usually, you know, $30, $40 for a decent copy. If it's, you know, really mint, look out, especially with all the inserts and stuff. But this was the first thing when I started flipping through those 40s and 50s random country and gospel albums. I saw this and I was like, oh, and I probably squealed or made some noise to make everybody else in the store uncomfortable. But this was like finding gold to me, and it's not in the best condition, but I did just spin it, and oh man, I couldn't believe I found it. The story of Star Wars, you know, back in the day, before, well, kind of when video stores were just coming out, the only thing you had was either you could find like Viewmaster reels of your favorite movies, or it was these book and record sets. And occasionally you'd get one that was the LP size. And inside, so it's a nice fold-out cover with all the credits there, and then it has this insert. Now this insert is kind of falling apart, so I'm not going to be able to really go through it all. But you've got these great images from the film. Come over on this side, maybe I don't know if the light's any better or not. Where am I going here? But it takes you through moments of the film, you know, as they're talking about it in the story. I mean, look at that. There's the end scene, the medal ceremony. To have this booklet with it, I was surprised, very surprised. And then I'll just pull the record out real quick. Oh wow, okay, I didn't even know that was in there. So there's the sleeve. There's spots on it, you know, you got some, what I call, people go ice skating on records, some scratches here and there. But like I said, it started out playing well. It might have a couple bumps along the way. It's not in the best condition. I didn't know this insert was tucked inside. I just pulled, it just fell out when I pulled that out. A Star Wars t-shirt insert. Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay. Mail it to Hollywood, California. Adult size was $5 each. Kid size were $4.50 each. Black shirt only. So on one side it's got the Star Wars logo. On the other side, may the Force be with you. I wonder if there's like a, it doesn't have like an expiration date. Allow 4 weeks for delivery. That was unexpected, but awesome. So finding this record was just, I kind of, this is why I love thrifting, because you just never know. You can have a store pegged for just the usual garbage, and there's one hidden gem in there. You gotta thumb through them. It's just one of those things. If you're not a digger, you're not going to find stuff like this. You know, like I said, if you, at first glance, you would have never known something like that was tucked in all those records. So this is why I do what we do. This is why Adam and Kevin both, you know, why we got together with this show in the first place. Because this is our high. You know, this is how we just nerd out, I guess you would say. And finding cool stuff like this at thrift stores, it's where it's at. So anyway, thanks for watching. Sorry I went a little ramble there, but I get so excited for this stuff. I hope you guys do too as we reveal these items, and would love to hear your comments, of course, below. And of course, if this is your first video with the Retro Network, please subscribe. Check us out over on Patreon, patreon.com the Retro Network. Sign up for $5. Support what we do. You get your name and show notes of all of our podcasts. You get some exclusive stuff, and then you get to chat with us and see other pictures and things that we share over there in the VIP lounge on Slack. So, little plug there. But anyway, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.